Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joint.
It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Roberto Carlos having a look. Lee Kang-in, and he's intervened well there. Rummenigge, and this is Pele! Zanetti. Lee Kang-in, ball played for Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pele. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Great chance! It's in! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's quick to return it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's Rummenigge! Oh, it's gone in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Xavi Alonso. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played, well played. Rafael Varane. Foot in. Half an hour played now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alonso. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. In with the challenge. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to come. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And now he has two. Goes for a shot! Goal, Norway! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Norway leading now.
And
a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rooney goes short, and he's had it nicked away. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ibrahimovic, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. An instinctive delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Pelé. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. But he's well positioned here. Oh, well played. So a temporary halt to the action. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see.
He's having a shot! And he's found the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game, this. And the shot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Norway have their lead.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Forlan. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thailand really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele. O'Shea.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff with the cross. And straight back out. Lee Kang-in.
Thailand really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shoots! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitution for Norway, number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9, Diego Forlan. Number 14,
Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta. Number 8.
That's a sharp pass.
Number 13, Conte.
And here's Bojan.
Substitution.
Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rooney. Conte. Now it's Rooney. This is a promising build-up. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Very nicely done, Rooney. It's Rooney! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Desai picks it up from the goal kick. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
O'Shea. That's a good ball out wide. Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Pedri. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Norway clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bojan. And this is Batistuta.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played back. And this is Bojan. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Howson gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here, the chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Pelé completing his first century of appearances here today. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Thailand have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Seedorf. Pirlo. Cantona goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rummenigge! And he couldn't finish.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. And it's Luis Suarez. And this is Pelé! Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Towering header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Spread to the right. In once more. Tries to get it clear. Picked out brilliantly. Lewis. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Dispatched clinically. And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Impressive jump! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a goal kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Threads one in, and they are prompt with their pressing. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now that's well seen too. Bullet. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cantona. There's the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Pele. Lam. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. McTominay gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos thinks about the shot. Backward it goes. Seedorf! He's got a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Cantona. Cantona running with intent. And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Thailand leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bullet. Cantona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he spark a counter here? That is good alertness. Pirlo. It's a good ball out wide. Pirlo. And they're on him in a flash. And he's in on Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And this is Pele! That has ended up in no man's land. Pele! Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Suarez. He might be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a throw. Pirlo does well to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafael Varane. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There they go, hunting again.
Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And here's Bellingham. Shoots! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. Now it's Cantona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Oh, real chance! Well, what about it? Thailand are hurt by just about the final punch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Thailand, number 18, Pele, number 15.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Dembele.
Number 10.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Platini, number 25. Sola.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Number 9.
Getting up there!
Number 7.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Bale tries to pass it through. Bale has it out wide and in space. Piqué with the clearance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. And this is Messi. That's tidy. Has a look up and delivers, and it's been... And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Well read, nice interception. And the counter is on. Cruyff. He's having a hit! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a great position. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
For a shot! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pelé. Schneider. And it's Varane. Now, can they get him away? Suarez gets a foot in here, and that should get the job done. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Always onto this.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Schneider. Gets a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolute. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete strike. And the finish! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Thailand are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Pirlo. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's come loose. And he's following up. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? And it's Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Neymar. Neymar's cross. Pirlo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot a goal! And he's found the net! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such shoots! It's loose, oh, he's been caught, in he goes again! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Lahm, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now the cross. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's having a pop! It's a throw-in. Sends it crossfield. That pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Batistuta. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Messi. Half an hour played now. Takes aim and crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Lam. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He leaps for it! And he has his goal! And the comeback is complete! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Thailand leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shevchenko. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked... And Batistuta! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Thailand ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Back on the way then. And here's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. Batistuta! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
So, what's your view on that goal, then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Chance for a shot! Vieira! Harmlessly behind. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes... Big chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ibrahimovic. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Messi. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played down the flank. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lyon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it out wide. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro
It's their
7
second corner of the
pour
game.
le remplacer. Le numéro 10. Owen.
Cleared away. Vieira.
Thailand clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a sharp pass. Searching pass he's played there. Van Bouten cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Van der Sar punts it upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
88 minutes de jeu par
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Owen. Changement pour
And
l'Olympique
very
Lyonnais.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
Messi.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
À leur place, le numéro
Lyon
18.
found a way,
Le numéro
forcibly.
15. Il y
Now
aura
they must
2
hold
minutes
out.
de temps additionnel.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, he's having a go! But he's left this... The whistle's gone and the game is over. Thailand illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
À l'intention de nos spectateurs.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Sylvestre. It's a good run down the right. He has found a way through. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good-looking ball. Marquinhos. Threads one in. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Thailand have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Corner given, and we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Cruyff. Goes for a shot! Newcastle are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Pelé. And here's Suarez. Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. Newcastle are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. It's an inviting looking ball that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Marquinhos, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sylvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good take, and is he in? And now they can clear their lines. And smartly reclaimed. That's been slipped through. That has been cut short.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he welcomes it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. He's through here, and he was quick to react. Thailand looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Silvestre. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Upamecano. And here's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played through into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Foden. Showing great feet there. Lovely feet. Played in by Foden. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Thailand just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Thailand definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Foden has it out wide and in space. Lahm. Pele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Marquinhos. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution for Thailand. Number
The two
18.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Suarez.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number
Shoots!
17, Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Platini. Number 24.
And this is Messi.
Makelele. Number 8.
He's in a great position here.
Substitution in progress.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Platini. Rummenigge. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thailand perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good ball out wide.
Thailand surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Howson. To Marquinhos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's where it came from. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Silvestre. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing with a...
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he plays one through. Rummenigge! Off the post!
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's come loose. Silvestre herring after the ball here. And he's managed to gift it back. Zanetti. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and
each
welcome
seeking
to
the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he's a pure number 9. He doesn't have the physicality for that. He's not a target man either, Peter, so as the player himself has said, along with a few of his mentors, his best football comes from that left-hand side, whether it's isolating fullbacks or drifting in towards the middle.
So there we are, that settles the argument. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos goes long.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Here comes... Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pass is just off target. Thailand are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Little pass back, back where it came from. And the shot! Pass somewhat off target. That's going wide left. And he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an excellent interception. Bremer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford is herring after that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Donatoni. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pele. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Ibrahimovic. Çalhanoğlu. Donatoni. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cruyff. Pele. Pele! That was quite a hit. Donatoni. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lahm. Benatia concedes a free kick for that. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Kukçu. So what can they make of this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Donatoni. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Donatoni. Rashford. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! Donatoni. Now that looks a decent ball. Duke receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Çalhanoğlu cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Thailand really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Thailand clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's Pele! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a
Ibrahimovic! No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Defending was strong and firm. Cafu. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rashford. And he was quick to react.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner.
A header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Kukçu really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rashford.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Rashford. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Always going over the top.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pele could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's...
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Thailand, number 15.
Corner number 2 then.
Johan Cruyff.
Roberto Carlos falls short. Hoisted in. Oh, important interception. He's having a pop!
Number 20.
And he's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race to the ball.
Coming on the field, number 25, Zola. Number 22.
No, that's too long.
Platini. Number 24, Makalele. Number 10, Suarez. Number 8, Gerd Müller.
That's a dangerous chance! Oh, good finish! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Thailand go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like...
Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Berbatov. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Donatoni. Lam. Thailand clearly now in lead preservation mode. Platini running with intent. Bremer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Donatoni. Now it's Luis Suarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Juve. This is a promising build-up. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that will be it. Thailand can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things all Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He's having a pop! Thailand have their second corner now. Ibrahimovic, and here's Roberto Carlos. Mateus getting this one clear. Played back towards his own goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted it. Oh, good. Oh, off the bar. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. And he's quick to return it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Pinches it off him. Messi. Ribéry. Hazard. Good chance here! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Azar. And he skips past his man. Now it's Pelé. He's had it taken off him. That's a little off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Pelé quietly revving up. And this is Pelé! Oh, important interception. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge, and he was alert to it. Pirlo. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
It's Azar! Goal! Arsenal! And there is your opener. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lahm. Is there any support? He might not need it. And this is Cruyff. Azar. Pirlo. Pelé in the hunt and looking threatening. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pelé. Takes a shot. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Pelé! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Azar. Rummenigge. Played out wide. Ribéry. Oh, this is a shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Costa Curta clears it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar could move up a gear here. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity.
And we
Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
World Charity Fund.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway.
Thailand clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's gone loose. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus. Over to the right flank. Tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's Pirlo. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Great vision. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's Ibrahimovic! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Thailand have their lead.
It's so often the case.
Pele! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Azar. And here's Berbatov. This is a promising build-up. Brilliantly cut out. Ibrahimovic. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thailand get their fourth corner. Cleared away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get on the end of this? Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Substitution for Thailand.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Pele. Number 11.
Platini receives it in a good position here. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 24, Makalele. Number 3, Yaksten.
No way through, so back it comes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Zola. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through, and it's Azar. And the finish! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Quite again. There's the header! Pirlo can get it clear. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, easy pickings there. We are into overtime. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Long ball upfield. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lam. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. How how they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. A draw and... Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Roberto Carlos just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Haaland. Ibrahimovic powering forward here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Tries to play it through. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Plays the return pass. And it's made its way to Rummenigge! And he has his goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Thailand have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Rummenigge. He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Thailand
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Cruyff. Dani Olmo. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Nicely worked. Marmoush is herring after that one. Stood up well to him there.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Thailand really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard. This looks promising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Thailand's up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
If you have a ticket.
Thailand just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Now getting up there! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's had it taken off him. And shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, that's been intercepted, and that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. And this is Park Ji-sung. That could spell trouble. And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! And that's off target.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And this is Park Ji-sung. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Oh, super find. Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Thailand are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Marquinhos. And he's there to retrieve it. That is good progress on the left. Vinicius Junior. And he decides to cross it. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Irwin is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Rummenigge, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Rummenigge could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Cannavaro. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Irwin. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Back where it came from. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rummenigge clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having a good look here. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, it's come to nothing. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it in, shapes to shoot! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Pinches it off him, and it's Marquinhos. Now, can they get him away? Marmoush! And that is doing no harm at all. He's shifting through the gears here.
Thailand really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pelé.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Zanetti. Elects to... He's rising! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
And we'd like to
Thailand
inform you now
have
that
done
the
it,
major
the
is
perfect
completed.
outcome.